An alleged member of the Money Wave gang charged in a racketeering conspiracy pleaded guilty Wednesday, December 19, and was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison. Brian Lott, 25, is one of 9 defendants charged with conspiracy to engage in racketeering activity involving a drug distribution ring in the 2,500 and 2,600 blocks of Domain Street in Treem. Lott appeared in court with his attorney, Frank DeSalvo, and pleaded guilty to the charge. Criminal District Judge Daryl Turbini sentenced Lott to 7.5 years in the custody of the Department of Corrections, and gave him credit for time served. He faced up to 50 years. Turbini said the sentence would be served concurrent with any other sentences he's serving, and recommended he participate in educational, vocational and self-improvement programs available to him in prison. Assistant District Attorneys Alex Kalanda and Irina Zajakova objected to Turbini's sentence, referencing a 6-page sentencing memorandum they filed earlier this month. In that memo, Zajakova requested Lott receive a 20-year sentence. She said anything less than a 15-year sentence would be an affront to law enforcement and, most importantly, to the residents of Domain Street who were unable to maintain a normal quality of life due to the wide-scale drug distribution occurring while the Money Wave was operating. Local and federal officials arrested Lott and his 8 co-defendants, Glenn McCormick, Lawrence Conway, Derek Brumfield, Wayman Williams, Dwayne Jenkins, Johnny Johnson, Taryn Blackman and Gabriel Bell, following a months-long investigation into their alleged drug ring. Prosecutors said in court filings police compiled hours of video surveillance that showed the 9 defendants in this case running a thriving open-air drug market in the 2,500 and 2,600 blocks of Domain Street. When authorities announced their arrest, police said they confiscated 15 guns, more than $35,000 in cash and several drugs, including marijuana, crack cocaine and heroin. The group, also known as the Money Wave Gang, is charged with conspiracy to commit racketeering. In arguing for a harsher sentence for Lott, Zajakova wrote that Lott was arrested on 3 separate occasions in possession of 3 different firearms. One was a handgun with an extended magazine containing 27 live rounds, she said, and another a .40 caliber handgun reported stolen from the Indianapolis Police Department. Lott's previous convictions include possession with intent to distribute heroin, possession of a firearm and possession of marijuana in Jefferson Parish, and simple battery in New Orleans. Court records show he pleaded guilty to the Jefferson Parish charges October 29. He was sentenced to serve 15 days in the Jefferson Parish prison for the marijuana charge, and to serve 5 years at hard labor in the Department of Corrections on the heroin and gun charges. Lott committed those offenses while out on bond for charges he was facing in Orleans Parish, Zajakova said in her memo. Lott was sentenced last week to serve 6 months in the Orleans Justice Center for simple battery, court records show. Zajakova said in her memo that charge stemmed from Lott's participation in a fight with another inmate at the jail. Charges against the 8 other defendants in the racketeering case are pending. A hearing is scheduled in the case in January.